Father Ted Hesburgh has been the most consistent and effective spokesman for the rights of human beings that I have ever known. I nominated Father Ted as ambassador to lead the U.S. delegation to the United Nations Conference on how science and technology can be used to improve human life. And then later, I put him on the commission to create a Holocaust museum in Washington. As you can well imagine, he was one of the few Roman Catholics on the commission. There were no Baptists, by the way. And finally, as Alan Simpson has already mentioned, I made him chairman of the Select Commission on Immigration and Refugee Policy. And they made the recommendation just shortly after I left the White House. In October 2003, I was honored to join Father Hesburgh in California as we both, just the two of us, gave eulogies for Joan Kroc, who was so generous to Notre Dame and to the Carter Center and to many other causes. Well, Father Ted was in the Oval Office, and I remember in February of 1979. And he had done so much for me and for the country, many times taking on responsibilities that he didn't much want to do. And I said in a weak moment, if I can ever do anything for you, let me know. And he said, well, I noticed that yesterday you came back from a trip with Admiral Hyman Rickover on an atomic submarine on which you used to serve, and you have a great interest in the ocean, and I have a great interest in airplanes. I didn't know what was coming. And he said, I've always wanted to ride on one of the fastest airplanes in the world. And he began to teach me again, as though I didn't know, that there was a plane called the SR-71, always painted black. In fact, it was called a Blackbird. And he said, I would like to ride on the Blackbird. And I said, Father Hesburgh, it's not customary for civilians to ride on a top secret airplane. He said, that's all right. He said, I thought you